house. Hello, everybody.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started with our post-match press conference, starting out with the Indy Ignite middle head coach Lauren Bertolacci, far right middle blocker Lydia Martin, and closest to me opposite hitter is Johnny Teeler. 3-set win tonight. Lauren, talk about your thoughts on the match overall.
Yeah, we really pulled it out there in the second set. That one was going downhill. Made a nice little sub. I think it's coaching genius, but it's also, no, I'm kidding. Z did a great job coming in, changing the energy and getting a few kills, and the rest of the girls really followed that on in that second set. I think that was a big key for us, and good to know we can come back against a good team when we're 4 or 5 points down. That's very important. We had great composure today, I thought. It was a difficult game. They changed the lineups a lot. They did a few things pretty good. They served really well. We had a little bit of trouble there, but we were very composed and we were able to play our game around that. So, happy.
One of your big focuses is a strong kill percentage, 50% tonight, 38% efficiency. Good attack, I assume.
Yes, that is a very good attack stat. Yes, very happy with 50% kill. I would like to see that more often.
And these two players took your night had a lot to do with that if you look at their numbers.
Yes, they did. They were very high kill percentage today. It was a really great attacking game from the whole team, honestly. So we can keep that offensive pressure up, and it's not always going to be easy to get that 50%, but we're definitely aiming to keep it high and win games.
Johnny, what was your mindset when you came in the middle of the second set?
I think when you haven't played for a second and you're on the bench, you kind of realize how fun it is to be out there. So I went in and I was like, I just want to have fun because I miss being out there. And so just going in there and having a little fun and change the energy and hopefully go back and win the set. So we did that.
And you had a pretty big effect there. I mean, came right in, were effective on several points right at the beginning.
Yeah, it was good. We all played really well. It was fun.
And Lydia, big night from you as well. How did it feel out there tonight?
It felt great. I just really enjoy playing for this team. I think we've been really working hard in the gym just to clean up a little technique stuff, and it's slowly getting there. But I think it's just really impressive to see our team go from winning the first set to maybe kind of going slow in the second. It was just so cool to see that energy and us come together. And to be honest, looking at this number, it's very surprising because I never really look at these. But I am proud of myself for that.
You should be. We're fortunate tonight to have the sports economics class from Franklin College here tonight, and they're all working on projects that they are to create a 5-minute video on the Indy Ignite for their project for the season, and this is their Professor Dana Benbow.
Hello.
So
She's also covering the game because I work for the Indianapolis Star.
Right.
So
Right.
we're killing 7 things tonight.
Efficiency, I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I'm going to open it up to questions for them. So who wants to go first?
Nah, I'm good.
Right.
Well, yeah. So I mean, Lydia, you had mentioned that there was kind of a spark of energy, and in the last 2 sets, you guys had 2 huge rallies. What was it like? The crowd getting bigger, just kind of the energy building, in the arena. How was it? For that, obviously going into the rally, but then also just the energy of the team as a whole.
It's been amazing to play in front of Fishers, I think. And even tonight, I met this sweet little girl, and her dad, they flew in from Boston. And I think that we're making a huge impact in the volleyball community. But just to see everyone get so engaged, we started trying to get the crowd to clap with Mia serve, and tonight we saw them really get engaged into that. And so it just makes our job so much easier and more fun when we can see the crowd enjoying what we love to do.
Coach, tonight there were moments where momentum seemed to just slip away. Looking back, what adjustments do you wish had come sooner?
Oh, none. I'm happy when they came. We won 3-0, so I'm super pumped at that. But yes, momentum does slip away, and it did tonight. And what I try to remind the athletes a lot is that that's just a reality of volleyball. If we're up 2 points, then they can get those 2 points back. If we're up 5, then they're probably going to get it back as well, because that is volleyball. So that momentum shift, I would be the happiest coach when we just ignore it, and it doesn't really matter. Every point is kind of the same thing, and the adjustments are going to come when they come, and we work really, really hard to be able to recognize those situations, but we just need to sit in reality and make sure we don't let it panic us. I think there were moments like in that third set where we were up by 5, and then all of a sudden we're 16-14 down or something like that, and it's an unfortunate part of volleyball. What we did well, didn't care, hopefully didn't look too much at that. Nobody cares. Just literally nobody cares, so just get over it and do it. That's our motto, and they did that very well today.
ahead, Dana.
Okay. I've been spreading your record to a lot of people because when I saw it, I was floored. The 220 and 30 in your career, and then you come in here and
Thank you.
I thought you were talking about our record.
Sorry, guys, this is
I'm floored. You guys are 14 and 2.
Yeah, thanks. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
But
You got a little work to do. Yeah. Okay.
But like you came in then in your first season and you had them at 14 and 2. And I know it's hard to brag on yourself, but what is your key to success like that kind of record?
Well, I think, I will brag on myself. I think it's, I will work harder than anyone in the room all the time. I will leave no stone unturned to win the game, whether that be what we're doing tactically, checking in on how the girls are doing emotionally, mentally being ready for all different situations. I want to cover all my bases because my record's nice. What I care about more is that I've won 16 championships, more than the record. The records don't really matter, the championships do. And so I'm preparing them to do that. And so that is just a deep amount of work. We need to instill a deep competitiveness. We need to instill a lot of grit because we're going to get to situations where it's one game only and we need to be ready for that. It's going to be tough. And it's tough to do that when you're not in those situations in the year. So hard work, no stone unturned. That's my secret.
When she brings the juice like that and she's bringing the energy, it's like we'll just follow, and her record, hopefully, we'll just keep going, getting bigger with ours. 14 and 2 turns to 202.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you both you players then, like what stands out about her because you've had a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, she from day one has, or even before that, like before you had even gotten hired, we kind of interviewed with her also to know like, okay, what kind of coach are we gonna vibe with? And even from that conversation, I'd already known that she was gonna be so invested in us as players growing, not just winning a championship. Like yes, at the end of the day, that's what we're gonna do. But she's evolving us as players, and I think that's just really important to have that respect go both ways. That you can push me to my hardest, and I might want to cry inside some days, but like
or outside.
or
That's okay. I don't mind.
Nobody cares.
I like
Nobody
respect
cares.
her so much for that, and we have such a unique dynamic in our team. Like she's so hard on us, but also like she's loving, and she does like to be our friend sometimes, which is nice.
I definitely do not want to be your
I knew
friends.
that
Like,
was
I
coming.
want to preface, I am not you guys' friends. I do really care about you,
She's
but not your
friendly
friends.
sometimes. But no, she's just so great, and I think to even be able to joke with your coach like this is just says a lot about our team culture.
You got anything else?
I'll add. She like cares about winning ultimately,
Yeah.
and so like a lot of coaches have their philosophies and they stick to that, whether it sacrifices winning or not. She's willing to do anything to win, which I think is really cool. So we've seen a lot of different ways to do it, and hers is turning out to be the best so far. So
I mean, it's working, so her philosophy obviously wins.
Play to win.
is this just like a Lauren fest? Like, can we talk about something else?
No.
Yes,
I love
one
that
more
this one's
question.
like Facebook Live.
The 14 and 2 record, I need to get for real. Like, what does that feel like to be 14 and 2, number 1 in the league?
I mean, it's complete difference from last year, that's for sure.
We won 13 games last year, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
cares. That's all right. No, it's just great, and I
That's
think
what I
at the end
say.
of the day, yes, we can look at the record and reflect on it, but I love coming into the gym every single day, and I think that says so much more about this team and our grit. And I think tonight that even showed on the court of Elena was just flying defensively, just so amazing tonight, and that's just a great thing to play with. But I think that those are the things that make us so excited about our record, is that we're seeing players make great plays.
Nobody cares about our record.
And we love it, but the record doesn't matter.
Right.
We need to do it at the end of the season, and the record will help us get there, and puts us through a lot of experiences. And hopefully, if we can finish first, for example, it would get us in a better spot, but you never know. This is a Final Four situation, so we're working towards that.
And since the record doesn't matter, you can turn around Saturday night and go to a place in Omaha where they're expecting, I think, maybe a sellout. What's it like to play in an atmosphere like that when you're the road team, and what's it going to take to be successful? Each one of you can touch in on that.
I haven't been there, so you guys go for it.
Yeah, actually, it was just on a podcast that's like based in Omaha, and that was just really fun to hear their perspective of how exciting it is for the Nebraska family to come in and sell out an arena. But I think for me, I love playing in those atmospheres where it's just crazy. Like sometimes you can't even hear yourself. Like I love just feeling the crowd be so invested. and to show up and hope to beat them. That's the goal, right? And so to show up to anybody's home court and just smash them would be nice.
Yeah, I think like that's the stage that volleyball deserves, is playing in front of 15,000 people. It's nice that they're doing that when we're coming. I think they know they're going to need that, and I think their crowd is like very friendly. They're going to be excited to have Taylor back in Nebraska, but we're not going to be very friendly. We're going to try to go in and pounce on them. So it'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully quiet when we leave.
I like that. Thanks. Anything else? All good? Congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, now they're gonna try to kill us, but thanks, Z.
They're not even watch this.
I heard they were on the line.
That's well. You were on the line. They're on the live stream.
They're on the
Thank you guys.
Everybody, thank you.